Hey there, thanks for clicking on my video and welcome to my channel. You've somehow stumbled across my personal YouTube channel. I'm Armando Jaycox. This channel is about me sharing my opinions about different topics that are trending on the internet. I enjoy making high quality videos and I want to keep getting better and better at it. And I edit these videos myself. I write the content, I shoot the video, and I edit them completely by myself, which probably shows in my video editing when you're watching this, because I'm pretty new. Yeah, so I'm gonna jump right in. I really wanted to talk about like different topics that are not controversial just to kind of get warmed up. But I really can't help myself because the biggest trending topic currently is the artist formerly known as Kanye West. Yay. I had lunch with my wife today. We were talking about it. It got me kind of thinking about, what is he doing like right now? Like, what is he up to? It seems like ever since the White Lives Matter thing happened, those shirts that he wore, it seemed like he's been on this like media and the internet like rampage. And I've been watching a lot of this stuff. I've been following it. I just can't help it, and I feel like probably everybody's like that, a lot of people at least. The more I think about it, I'm starting to form an opinion. I'm Hispanic, is he going to start going after immigrants in the Hispanic community? And I just feel like he's just going to keep saying really outrageous shit about like all different kinds of groups just so he can like be on the top of everyone's mind like all the time. And I remember when Donald Trump was running for president and like it seemed like every day it was like a new thing, a new outrageous thing he was going to say, and I think that like Kanye's doing something similar. He's taking a page out of Donald Trump's playbook for running for president, and I think he has like studied the presidential race from 2016 when Donald Trump ran. I think he studied Donald Trump immensely, and I think he is using a strategy that's similar to what Donald Trump did, which was to stay on our minds every day in, day out, and always keep us wondering what he was going to say next. That was a total Donald Trump thing, and now it's a Ye thing. So that is kind of the first piece of this puzzle. I think the second piece is that he's forming a base right now. And the thing about American society and American culture is that if you can form a base, that base will love you no matter what you say. And I think to a major extent, he already has an enormous base. And I think to an enormous extent, they do love him regardless of what he says. I think he's strengthening that base with what he's doing. I thought it was really interesting when Donald Trump came out and said that he could go on Fifth Avenue and like shoot somebody dead and his base would still love him. I think that's an American society phenomenon. I think Ye is doing something similar. So he's like staying at the top of our minds by making us wonder what he's going to say next and saying outrageous things so that we talk about him all day and we see him on our screen all day, whether on our phone or on TV. We're seeing him all the time. And then he's also, strengthening his base, who really hasn't come out like too hard so far, but they're there. There are the millions and millions of people who love him and are going to follow him no matter what. And I think the last kind of thought that I'll share is I think he's going to continue to say outrageous things, and I think he's going to continue it for the next year. And I think it's going to be very challenging on him to keep the American population engaged. If he can pull that off, there's a lot of fodder out there to say outrageous things about. I mean, he can say outrageous things about the Kardashians, different minority groups. I hope he doesn't come after the Hispanic community. Continue to talk about race relations. There's a lot that he can do to stay on the front of our mind and continue to say outrageous things. When Donald Trump was running for president, I remember watching this really interesting video. Regardless of what he says and whether it's negative attention or positive attention, he's still like on the screen repeatedly all day, whether the TV screen, the phone screen, the computer screen. We see him, our brain sees him, and so our brain just automatically jumps to the conclusion of this person must be important because we see them so much. On a subconscious level, our brain does that. That's what the video was arguing. The point was that because our brain saw Donald Trump so much, when it came time to vote, our brain just thought we should vote for him because he was important. This is the most important person. Let's vote for him. So, it sounds kind of weird, kind of a weird concept, but the video was interesting, and I think there's some truth to that, of us just seeing someone over and over all day long, that we start to just think that that they are very, very important, you know, and if he runs for president, I think there's a chance he could win. And I think that people used to roll their eyes at Donald Trump winning for president back in 2014. I mean, it was a huge joke. They weren't laughing in 2016 when he won. Some thoughts that I wanted to share with you. And if you liked this video, you know, give me a like, subscribe. I'll keep uploading new videos. Talk to you later. Bye.